telescoping is going to be the furthest one down, so this can come up or down or towards you. And then mirrors are very, very easy. Once you select it, it will become illuminated. Then you'll make the adjustment. The rear view will be manual. I'll go over this selection tool right here in just one sec. I'll hop in.
All right.
Mind if I film?
No, go ahead. Are you gonna? You might check
this
with him first.
I did. I already texted.
Are you putting this on YouTube?
I might. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I might splat it together and then put it on YouTube and put a link.
Good.
Nice.
This one, maybe. I like just the look of the design of the mirror too. It's nice.
Yeah, frameless, like the doors.
And this is
other side. There you go.
no. Is this it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, fully adjustable, and then you can see right here these profiles can be created and saved.
Sure.
That's part of a tech package, which we would go over in one of those options with you.
For how many will it save?
10 profiles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, quite a bit. So with the selection tool here, go ahead and secure the brake, which you'll see the speedometer present itself. You'll have all the indicator lights. And then right there at the very bottom, you can see that we're currently in park. The selection tool here, you'll be able to go all the way up for reverse, which will bring up the camera automatically. Tapping will take you to neutral, but that threshold of all the way up will take you to reverse.
So how did I did this and it went to, tapping goes to neutral, and then all the way goes to reverse.
There you go. And then if you can see that if you were to pull down, all the way down would be drive. There you go.
Okay, good.
So all the way up, and that'll bring the camera back up.
The camera's nice.
And we have creep mode on, which is that simulated idle. You'll let off the brake and the car is going to want to roll back.
Okay. And do you have the sound sensors as well?
This car doesn't have that option, but the parking sensors are more than just audible. It's actually going to give you a visual. So if we were backing up, you would see in the left portion of the display that visual, as well as it would be here below the camera. And it will give you more than just a cloud or an audible beep. It gives you the clarity of inches from the obstacle, and then it would say, okay, this is the threshold where you want to stop.
Is there any kind of alert for pedestrians?
No alert for pedestrians other than that type of warning of the sensor. So if somebody were to walk behind us or in front of us, that indicator would have chimed in.
It's more quiet than my car.
This is probably going to be the most stress-free driving environment. We'll make that left turn only up ahead.
All right.
And the reason behind that is this.
So how do you do? Oh, here's the blinker.
Behind that is the simplicity.
I was hitting this one. So what was I doing by hitting that?
That was cruise control. That's what I was saying. That will be in your line of sight. So you'll always remember if you see that, it's because the turn signal will be below it. So I mentioned again the simplicity of a single-speed gearbox. The shift points of your car don't exist here. The revs that you're going through in the gearing, well, again, you're just pressing and it's one linear acceleration. The pinnacle being from 0 or at 60.
So which way are we?
We're going to make a right turn and we'll head straight out towards town center. When we get to the light, we'll make that right turn.
Okay. That's the new Jaguar, I think, isn't it?
No, that's well, it's one of the present lineup, the XK. But the one you're thinking of is that new
little one?
convertible.
Yeah. Do you drive one of these?
I have quite a bit.
I mean, but is it? You have a company car like this?
Oh, I don't. My roommate has one, so I get to drive his quite a bit.
I think it would be good for you. You're the store manager?
No, I'm just one of the owner advisors, one of 3. Yeah, I have a lot more seat time than most, so pretty familiar. Any feedback you have?
Does your roommate also work for Tesla then?
He does not.
Okay, he just bought one.
Correct. So we're going to have a street shot, but we'll want to be in the left lane.
Left lane. I want to reach for this for the blinker. That's funny.
Yeah, it's most common.
The light?
The next light, not this one. So we'll go through this light, and then the second light for us will be a left turn.
And there's different slow down, braking, regenerative settings.
Say the regenerative braking.
This one?
The left turn here. As you're letting off, you're creating that resistance. You're noticing that slow.
No, I get that. That's a similar sensation actually with a hybrid.
I was going to say that ability can also be reduced.
How about air conditioning?
Simply tap to bring that up. You can see that.
Yeah, that's good.
Tapping for temperature. They're both synchronized, so I can unsync that to create dual zones. So as you made that transition to the left, what wasn't taking place? The car was staying very level.
Oh yeah.
Very planted feel. Continue straight for a while.
You shoved me into the back seat.
Is that a new one, Jim? Is that a new 5S?
No, it's a 5.
And so once we get to this light,
Jim is my technical advisor. He's a tech guru.
Nice.
He'll be inventing apps that the whole world will need.
Yeah, we'll see.
Great. So as we accelerate past this individual, we'll want to get into the right lane. We'll just be taking the 805 south, one exit. It's a straight shot, so we won't have to merge. We'll get off at Governor, but I'll keep you posted and updated.
I love the pickup on this. God, it's so smooth.
That's what I was saying. It's one of those stress-free driving experiences because there are no shift points. It's one linear acceleration. The horsepower is always there as well as the torque immediately. That's just one of the characteristics of electric.
Are some people bothered by that braking, which I've gotten used to, and I like it because I'm used to a hybrid?
I've only had a handful of people feel a little bit concerned by it, and then after more seat time, they become adjusted to it. But with the controls, again, there is an adjustment. So I'll put this into low, and the next time you let off, you'll see the difference between what we've experienced so far.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Just wave to these guys.
Yeah, see ya.
And then again, it'll be a straight shot, so plenty of open stretch for us.
Oh my god.
Oh, it stops at 80?
The car is going to be limited just for demonstration.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But originally,
but how quiet it is at 80, I mean, it's nothing, right?
How stable the car is.
I'm hearing some road noise, but the cabin's very quiet.
Yeah, that's just the tires. Again, in a traditional car, you would have exhaust and you would have engine noise. And in this case, all we have is the road.
Yeah, that's just the road. Is all I was hearing.
So once we get to the very bottom, we're going to make the left. We'll go right underneath, and we'll get right back on. It'll be another straight shot to Nobel.
Okay.
And then just an update though, once we make once we get to the stop sign, the next one, the people exiting don't have a stop sign.
Okay.
So just keep keep that visual.
Yeah, I like how solid it feels.
That just feels like again, it's a stress-free drive. It's just a very precise car, handling, acceleration, and then again the balance of cornering.
Wow. I mean, you just
immediate pickup.
Yeah.
And we'll make that left this time.
Yeah, these guys don't have to stop. It's just odd.
Yeah.
And so once we do see Nobel coming up, we'll just want to be, again, we'll go right, we'll eventually be left off the off-ramp. Again, another straight shot, we won't worry about traffic here.
We'll do Nobel.
Yes, and that'll put us right back to where we started. So let off from it.
Okay.
That's standard, and then accelerate again. And let off.
Okay, I can feel the difference.
There you go. So that would be the difference between standard and low.
Left turn.
We will make it left.
Yeah, see, standard works for me because I'm used to that. I've gotten used to that. Does it do any recharging of the battery?
That's exactly the method in which it's performing. Is regenerative braking is that slowing, but it's also that capture. So you're reducing on brake wear, but you're also putting energy back into the cells. So further mileage captured, means more distance. I think it's a pleasure too, because really the engagement is completely controllable. You have that threshold of control in the accelerator. So if you're simply feathering it when releasing it, you're not fully engaging it.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. So smooth.
Yeah, quite a car.
It's a good little route you have set up.
Yeah, I love it. It's not too busy.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Pretty about a mile, but we'll be going to the next light, and then the second light after that will be that right turn onto town center.
Yeah, just like brakes by itself.
Yeah, again, you're just letting off, letting the car do the slowing, and then you'll use the brake the last few feet.
Did that surprise you, Jim? Because you're not used to that.
The regenerative braking was a little heavy, but I got used to it pretty quickly, and began to like it.
Yeah, I always say by the time you've spent one day with the car, or even just a matter of hours, you'll have already gauged that type of stopping capability.
It's not like a gasoline engine where you're wasting the energy by putting in your brakes.
Right.
There you go. Or even waiting to capture the energy through the brake.
Yeah, and a hybrid, yeah. And it uses the actual motor to capture.
It is. You're right.
Oh my gosh, David. Scare me.
That's what I love about it too, the ability to surpass people when necessary. And then we'll make the right here.
We went to a dinner on Monday night in La Jolla and met some cocktails at some friend's house. And they said, well, let's just all go in our car. It's a big car to dinner. So there were 5 of us, and they've got I didn't know what kind of car it was. They have this Bentley that's about 6 months old, and I like this feel better. I mean, I wasn't overly impressed. I thought I would just be like, this is so cool.
Gotcha. I actually just had a gentleman today who has a flying spur. He just ordered today this to replace
this one to replace it. Yeah.
His lease was up.
I like the look of it outside, but I didn't think it was that special for $250,000.
Well, it starts at 70, so.
This starts at 70. Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean the Bentley?
The Bentley.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a great.
I was going to say
deal.
that's the price point difference between the two. And that's also what was so appealing on the car is price point and maintenance costs and fuel costs compared to what this is going to be in electric. So very responsible.
Yeah, because certainly this competes with, the Mercedes, S series and
E and S class, or the 5 Series and the 7.
Would it go to the 7? Yeah, this would compete with the 7 as well, I would think.
We actually outsold both models, the S and 7. I remember that was a couple quarters back. And so the next light's that left for us, and then it'll be a straight shot all the way to that pottery barn, and then we'll make the last entrance into the underground.
Left here?
Yes, please.
What's the average per month that gets sold out of this location?
It's a great question. I don't know those numbers. I'm sure the quarterly reports give a company as a whole, and I definitely follow that. I think we do easily over 5,000 per quarter. But as far as numbers per store, I know we do orders every day, but I don't know the exact numbers.
Yeah. Nice size stall. Oh, and that's the charger right there.
Actually, that's a high power wall connector, and you'll just press to park. So what I would say a majority of our owners have...
And it's the brake is on?
Yeah,
okay.
The indicator here, you can see that we're in park. There's 2 electronically actuated calipers on the back disc. So the car's secured. You let off the pedal, and there was little to no movement of the car.
Right.
That's how secure in place it is.
Okay, so that's like... If you were even parked on an incline, you just put it in park.
There you go. Yeah, there's nothing secondary needed like an emergency. You'll never be running with that brake on. And then to answer your question again with the high power wall connector, people who have a limited timetable to charge or have multiple cars, that's a great solution. Most people will just have the simple 240 volt 40 amp plug
for their home.
Because that's 29 to 31 miles every hour. So with that being said, the timetable is very short for most people's daily drives.
You just plug it in when you get in the garage.
Top it off
and it's fine.
every evening, so you're full by morning.
Oh, you never have to let it go down like they say with computers
correct.
and stuff.
There's no cycle count. There's no calibration.
Okay,
you just top it off.
Nice. Right.
Okay.
What are you doing there?
You're going to add the commentary?
Are you gonna add the commentary of
No.
the handle? You'll pull up. You'll pull down the Velcro piece. You have the one piece which again locks this down. You extend it up. And you
You're
have
done.
those 2 passengers within that 35 to 77 pounds.
Can you close it up for me again?
Oh, sure. Again, the one-click release there. One more to collapse it. We'll use the Velcro to collapse it and keep it retained, and then you just fold it down. You'll have that same cover so that you wouldn't even know that it was there. Not even a compromise.
Thank you.
That's an option, right?
So security,
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, well, yeah, I would imagine you have too many.
carbon fiber, yeah. This is part of the exclusive option to the performance. Automatic liftgate is also part of the tech package. This is oh yes, have several disassembled devices. Put down the cargo ladder. Here's the that location is charging you by the hour charge. Would I charge? Not unless I was traveling.
So that's how they're set up. They
Some are free, and you can locate those through the touch panel, through apps on your phone.
Is it safe? I mean, you got to know who's going to steal any components.
You can't.
from your-
You just can't. And the reason behind that is you ever lock a fuel, like your fuel tank door locks and secures.